guys, I'm Samantha. Welcome to my channel, and I am here to share with you guys all the books that I just checked out from my library. It's quite a few that I did quite a bit of damage to the muscles of my arms. I am pretty tired from lugging all these books around, but I wanted to show you guys what I got. The first being, you can see it here, Solutions and Other Problems by Ali Brosh. This is a pretty hefty, chunky, graphic novel. I am not too sure what this book is about, but I've seen it on a bunch of different reading lists and stuff like that, so I decided to bite the bullet and go ahead and pick it up and see how I like it. The artwork style is in kind of a funny sketch type of writing or drawing, so I'm interested in seeing how that goes. And I also, with being in the graphic novel section, I happened to spot Lore Olympus Volume 1, and of course this is all over book 2, and I have been waiting to see if it will become available on Kindle Unlimited or just being able to get my hands on it, period. I was actually pleasantly surprised that my library has it, because sometimes they're kind of slow with getting more of the popular books in. So I am interested in seeing what the hype is about with this, with it being a Hades and Persephone's loose retelling, really, from what I've said. And if I just open to a very kind of graphic sexual scenes, and nobody needs to see that on this channel. I'd rather not get booted from YouTube. But yeah, it is. I heard that it is a good one, and the volume collects episodes 1 through 25 of the webtoon comic. So, got that. And I wandered over to the, their books that they recently got into the nonfiction area, and they had actually quite a few witchy books, or nonfiction witchy books there. So I got The Ruin of All Witches, Life and Death in the New World. This is kind of like a history book. It says, in Springfield, Massachusetts in 1651, peculiar things begin to happen. Precious food spoils, livestock ails, property vanishes, and people suffer convulsions as if possessed by demons. A woman is seen waddling through a swamp like a lost soul. Disturbing dreams and visions proliferate. Children sicken and die. As tension rises, rumors spreads of witches and heretics, and the community becomes tangled in a web of distress, resentment, and denunciation. The finger of suspicion soon falls on a young couple with 2 small children, the prickly brickmaker, Hugh Parsons, and his troubled wife, Mary. Drawing on rich, previously unexplored source material, Malcolm Gladskill's vividly invokes a strange past, one where lives were steeped in the divine and the diabolic, in omens and curses and enchantments. The Ruin of All Witches captures an entire society caught in an agonized transition between superstition and enlightenment, tradition and invocation. So this is by Malcolm Gladskill. I am interested in seeing how well the writing is, because when it comes to some nonfiction stuff, if it doesn't capture my attention right away, then I tend to kind of trudge my way through it. I'm trying to get better about reading more nonfiction stuff just in general, so I always got to start with the topic that I am really interested in. And sorry for this super glossy cover, but yeah, that's a little better. But there's that one. The second one is You Are Psychic, 7 Steps to Discovering Your Own Psychic Abilities by Charles Margolis. Cannot pronounce. And there's a foreword by Chris Colfer in the front of it. Let me read the inside of this. Discover your natural psychic ability. America's most beloved psychic intuitive medium, Char Margolis, has left clients and audiences awestruck and transformed countless lives with her profound psychic abilities, but never before has she revealed step by step the ways readers can begin to develop these abilities themselves. Now Margulis finally shares the secrets to tapping into your own psychic ability. In Your Psychic, she will teach you how to connect with the universal energy in order to tap into your own psychic intuitive strength. In 7 simple yet profound steps, Margulis will help you discover and embrace your intuitive psychic abilities, connect with positive energy, and learn to protect your own energy. Your Psychic is an invitation to a whole new way of being that will allow you to unleash the magic within. So I'm hoping to kind of use the tips in this to kind of broaden my skills when it comes to divination, like with tarot work and stuff like that, and to work with the deities that I just started working with. So I'm hoping that this I can put into some practice with some of these. And walking a little bit farther down to the new releases, or like the new books that they had recently gotten, I picked up House of Hunger by Alexis Henderson. This is a one that has also been widely acclaimed across the BookTube universe, but this is based off of a true story of it's like a historical fiction horror types story that is of a blood maiden, or a woman who becomes a blood maiden for money, I believe. I heard that it gets pretty gory. I have yet to read Year of the Witching from this author, even though I own it. But yeah, I am pretty interested in seeing how I like it. I heard nothing but praise for this book, but we'll see how I enjoy it. And then I had to pick up this book for a reread because I had found this one on the new bookshelf. So I got Shadow in the Ember and A Light in the Flame by Jennifer L. Armentrout. I'm gonna do a reread of Shadow in the Ember so I can read A Light in the Flame, because I've been waiting for them to get this book, and I've requested them to put copies, and usually whenever you request a book, you get put on, like, one of the books get put on hold for you. This time it didn't happen. I just happened to see it there, so I snatched it up, and I originally went in there looking for this to see if they have it, and Hellbent, I didn't see Hellbent. I think it's checked out, but yeah. But I got these 2 books. And the last book that I got, it happened to be on the end cap of, I think it was like the audiobook section. It was just on a little shelf there, but it's Knit Strips, the world's first comic strip knitting book. 21 patterns plus a bonus pattern, so 23 patterns. But I saw this and I love the idea, because I love the comic book cookbooks that I had gotten into like a year or 2 ago. So doing it like knitting wise is just it's just genius. So I am excited to get into there to see what the patterns are. Just based on like flipping through, they look pretty good and accurate to what a lot of the stuff looks like in life. Like, that is cute. It's a crop sweater. Where's that? It's a crop sweater. That's cute. But altogether, according to my receipt, I had saved a total of $174.84 with the 8 books that I had checked out. So I am pretty happy. And the authors of this is Alice Beltran and Karen Marr. So I am excited for the books that I picked up, and now I just got to finish some of the other books that I have currently started before I'm going to allow myself to start one of these. And I also, let me reach to it, they have a used bookstore inside my my library, so I went in there just to kind of look around and see if anything jumped out at me that I've been like wanting to keep, and I happened to find this Classic Westerns by Zane Grey. My dad is into Westerns, and I happened to see this special edition copy that's kind of like a velvet faux leather kind of style. So I got this for either Father's Day or his birthday, or probably Father's Day, considering when I'm recording this, it's the next gift giving thing for him. So he's really into Westerns, and I saw this and I immediately had to get it, and it was only 25 cents. So I could not pass that up. But yeah, that was my library book haul. Thank you guys so much for listening to me chat about these books. If you read any of these books, let me know in the comment down below what you thought of them and which book you think I should start with first. And leave me a like if you enjoyed this video, and subscribe to keep up to date with any of the new videos that come out in the future. And until next time, you guys, bye.